It's time for Mount Vernon Lady Rams softball on WMIX, on your radio at AM 940 and online at mywithersradio.com. Lady Rams softball is presented by the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams, Banterra Bank. Banking with local style. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams on WMIX are also sponsored in part by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital. Raising the bar. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon. Rend Lake College. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Heartland Accounting, All Stars and Stitches, Bean Insurance, Central Christian Church, and People's National Bank. It's time to join Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski in the 94 Sports Mobile Studios for Mount Vernon Lady Rams softball. The Rend Lake College pregame show starts now.
And good afternoon. We welcome you to Lincoln Park. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams back in action today against the Edwards County Lady Lions. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. It is your Rend Lake College pregame show. And at Rend Lake College, you can get a quality education and save thousands. Log on to rlc.edu to find out which of the more than 100 degree certificate programs is right for you. We welcome Danny Czerwinski alongside. Danny, 7-2 are the Lady Rams this season. They have a 3-0 conference mark, sitting atop the South 7. Got a couple of big wins last week over Marion and Carbondale, winning 3-0 over Carbondale on Thursday afternoon. But nevertheless, Lady Rams certainly seem to be playing great softball. In addition, it's always nice to the top of your conference.
Well, it is, number one, to be leading the conference with such a good record. Number two, the key will be to get in some wins this week against the likes of Edwards County and Alvarado, who are 1A schools, because a little bit bigger test on the weekend if the weather holds out. Friday at Mater Dei in a doubleheader, and then Saturday at Nashville in a doubleheader as well.
Of course, it's important for these Lady Rams to get a couple of big ones to start the week and then not lose focus going into Cahokia on Thursday, because you have 4 important games looming on a Friday and Saturday with Mater Dei and Nashville both on the road. So you get 2 games in at home today and Wednesday. We have both of those for you here on WMIX. Then you have those 3 on the road. And I think it's important to get these in here today, maintain that intensity going into Cahokia, because it would be easy to lose focus there, and you can't ever count out a Cahokia.
You can't count Cahokia out. I mean, it's one of those games on the schedule. Yeah, Mount Vernon's favored to be a winner in that one, but you have to be very careful, because you don't want to go into that game thinking, okay, it's all done and over with and good, we're going to win, don't worry about it. You still have to go out and you still have to do those things to win the game and not look forward down your schedule to other contests this week.
No doubt about that. This is your Rend Lake College pregame. Rend Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs to thousands less. Log on to rlc.edu to see how you can save thousands of dollars on your collegiate education. I'm Chris Hugo. He's Danny Czerwinski. Jesse Clark is back to the studios here at Mount Vernon. We are glad to have you with us. We need to go ahead and take our quick break. When we come back, we'll tell you more about Mount Vernon and Edwards County. It's Lady Rams softball coming up. This is Mount Vernon softball on WMIX.
How do you spend your Saturday mornings? Wake up, grab coffee, get something to eat? Why not add a little WMIX Saturday Sports Show to your Saturday? From 8:08 until 10 o'clock, we have guests, discussion, and fun involving the regional sports topics that matter to you. It's the pick-me-up you need to start your morning off right. It's the Saturday Sports Show every single week on WMIX AM 940 and online at mywithersradio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital.
Hello, this is Hunt Vernon with People's National Bank. People's National Bank is proud to be a family-owned bank that has served Southern Illinois for over 100 years. We take pride in offering products that are customer convenient and friendly. With free checking, online banking, CD specials, mortgage products, and many other convenient banking services, we have everything to meet your banking needs. Stop by any People's National Bank and see what banking with a family-owned bank is all about. People's National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers. Our new Mount Vernon location is bigger and better than ever, allowing us to be the best at repairing your ride and offering premium detailing. We're fully equipped to handle your vehicle and get it back on the road faster and like it rolled off the showroom floor. Landers Collision Centers believes in maintaining the highest quality repairs in the collision repair industry. We also believe in making sure your insurance claim is handled quickly and even give you a car to drive while we restore yours. Now, we're also equipped to offer everyday premium detailing. We'll restore that showroom shine and that new car smell. That's right. We'll be more than happy to clean up your ride and get it ready for any occasion. Any vehicle that comes to Landers with over $2,500 in damages is entitled to 2 absolutely free details per year, with an opportunity to keep our work looking spectacular as long as you own your vehicle. This is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers in Mount Vernon. Big or small, Landers fixes and details them all. Call us at 1-888-LANDERS whenever you need us. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Back to Lady Rams softball, powered by Banterra Bank.
And we welcome you back to the Red Lake College pregame show from Lincoln Park. Lady Rams softball against Edwards County here at home. Glad to have you with us. At Red Lake College, you can get a quality education and save thousands. Find out which of the more than 100 degree or certificate programs is right for you at RLC.edu. With Danny Czerwinski, I'm Chris Hugo. Danny, the Edwards County Lady Lions come in 7-5 on the year. They're out of the Little Illini Conference, but they are not that far removed from postseason success.
No, I mean, they've had some success in recent years and some regional championships, sectional runs. I mean, it's very good quality 1A program that we'll see here today out of Edwards County, sitting here at 7-5.
Well, we certainly will. Again, out of the Little Illini Conference, Edwards County has had some regional titles to their name. Of course, the Lady Rams just wrapped up a season in which they won a regional championship. That was 1 year ago. Of course, we've had some softball in the air for you since then. Jefferson County Invitational, and we'll have plenty more softball for you coming out throughout the year. 7-5 for the Lady Lions. 7-2 are the Lady Rams. Their 2 losses came to DuQuoin, and, of course, on the road at Carmi on a Tuesday afternoon. They fell to the Lady Bulldogs. I believe the final on that one was 2-1. But they were 3-0 in the South 7 Conference. Big wins on the road at Alsop, and then 2 conference wins here at home 1 week ago. Next conference game for the Lady Rams will be, of course, on Thursday on the road at Cahokia. So the odds are pretty good that they could go into a busy weekend with a 4-0 conference mark and possibly even 10 regular season wins before you go on the road to play 2 at Modern Day and then come back, get some sleep, and then hurry up and get back on the road to go to Nashville to play a doubleheader. Of course, that Nashville game, Wednesday's game, meanwhile, against Silverado will be here on the air for you as well. But the game, the doubleheader against Nashville, will be on our sister station, V1047, and online at V1047.com. As WNSV-FM will have those games for you on Saturday. That said, it's a busy week for us as well, as we have softball today. We're on the road with baseball tomorrow at Mascoutah. Come back here Wednesday for Lady Rams softball against Alvarado. Thursday on the road at Cahokia for Rams baseball. Friday we take the day off. And then Saturday, of course, we will have the Rams baseball doubleheader with St. Anthony right here from Mount Vernon. So it'll be a busy week for us.
That will be a toughie. St. Anthony is off to a good start. South Central got them last week close. But the Rams have some tests this week. Not only are the on-the-field kind, but mentally as well.
That they do. And, of course, they are in the same predicament as the Lady Rams, and we'll kind of leave it at that on Thursday, if not looking too far ahead once you go into Cahokia. But the Lady Rams, again, kind of have that chip on their shoulder this season. Lost a lot to graduation last year as far as quality, but they maintain a lot of quantity and a lot of quality within that quantity. As you'll see, Paige Clinton leads this team this year, Haley Lockhart, of course. And then we go on down the road. We cannot forget about Jacqueline Flood, who will be your pitcher today. Speaking of which, we need to get to know your Central Christian Church batting orders. Brought to you by, of course, Central Christian Church.
Well, for the Edwards County, I would say Lady Running Lions. Leading off in right field, Sadie Merbalger. Batting second, Caleb Bunting. Batting third at first, Jamie Glover. In the cleanup spot, shortstop, Kaylee James. Batting fifth, center fielder, Kristen Medler. Batting sixth, left fielder, Caitlin Schmittler. Batting seventh, the third baseman, Becca Weinmiller. Batting eighth, designated player, Reagan Bailey. And batting ninth, pitcher, Shauna Sexton. They'll also have catcher, Shaylee Santledger behind the plate for Edwards County here this afternoon.
Of course, we'll meet the Lady Rams defensively here in just a moment. As those batting order, that batting order is presented by Central Christian Church, where incredible things are happening. Look no further than their website, thenewscentral.com, where you can watch their Friday, Saturday, and Sunday services online. It's thenewscentral.com. Central Christian Church, loving God and loving people. Try to keep you updated as well. Lady Rams soccer, they have Central right behind us. Of course, that is Breeze Central, as they welcome the Lady Cougars in soccer action. We may or may not have it.
Lady Rams soccer up 1-0.
There you go. Jeff Harrison's team having a successful year. Of course, they got a big win at Harrisburg on Saturday. They are now 4-1 on the year. If you start, it will be a lefty Merbarger against Jacqueline Flood. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on a miss for strike one. So the first pitch of this contest comes to you about 4:27. We can start a few moments early. We'll get to know that Lady Rams defense. Valerie Kirsch is out in left, Cheyenne Morgan at center. Summer Hodgson is out in right field. Mallory Garner at third base with Haley Lockhart at short. Alexis Stewart is at second with Miss Quiava. Over there at first base behind the dish is Paige Clinton. She is, of course, catching Jacqueline Flood, who has an 0-2 count as she caught the outside corner on the batter, Sadie Merbarger, right fielder and a lefty for Edwards County. Now a waste pitch high. It'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes to Merbarger.
There's sky, wind blowing dead out to center and right center out of the north-northwest. So we are going to get cooled off here, especially in the middle part of this week.
Yes, we will. 1-2 coming. Swung on and missed. And that'll be your first strikeout of the game. First down. As the Lady Rams have the first down of this game. Top half of the first inning, no score. Michaela Bunteen, my apologies, will stand in, also a lefty. Next pitch is on the way from Jacqueline. She will attempt to slap her way on. She'll foul it back. 0-1. Lady Rams softball presented by Banterra Bank. Lead off the season with a Banterra Bank free checking account. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. 0-1 the count here. Flood trying to get the second strikeout or at least get the out here. It'll be laid down first base side. Garner over to pick it up.
Problem was she hit the ball, she ran out of the batter's box.
Can't do that.
Catcher, 2 unassisted. For keeping track at home as she hit the ball and it hit her out of the box.
So 2 quick outs here in the top of the first. That'll bring up the first right-handed batter, Jamie Glover. First basewoman for the Lady Lions is Flood, looking to get out of the inning rather quickly here. Of course, we'll get to know the Lady Rams batting order. They're half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat, for a ball across the outside corner, 0-1. Beautiful day for softball.
But we don't have these shorts on tomorrow.
I'm probably going to go pants the rest of the week.
I would say the weather's going to curtail our short wearing.
It will. 0-1, goes high fastball, maybe a riser. It's 0-2, swung on a miss. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the first for Edwards County. No score in this game. Not that far into this one. It's a great day for softball. Glad to be here. Here comes the 0-2. That's put into play. Lockhart will come up with it a backhand, fires across the diamond, puts it away. 1-2-3 go the Lions. No score after 1/2. This is Lady Rams softball on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Here's Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon.
We try to keep up with all the state-of-the-art equipment here at Schmidt Chevrolet, and I think that's really paid off. I think customers have a lot of confidence in our work because of that. We have an enclosed service drive that, you can get out of the climate. You just pull in, it's heated, you're always dry. There's no standing out in the rain describing what's wrong with your vehicle. So we're very fortunate to have that.
Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
For more content, like WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back to Lincoln Park. Lady Rams softball against Edwards County as we head to the home half of the first. We need to meet the Lady Rams batting order, courtesy of Central Christian Church.
Or the Lady Rams leading off at catching, Paige Clinton, batting second and right, Summer Hobson. Batting third, pitching, Jacqueline Flood. In the cleanup spot is shortstop Haley Lockhart. Batting fifth, designated player Hannah Wright. Batting sixth, left fielder Mallory Kirsch. At third is Mallory Garner in the seventh spot. Batting eighth, Kelby Kuyava at first base, and batting ninth in the center field is Cheyenne Morgan for Amy Johnson, Mount Vernon Lady Rams.
Of course, your outfield for Edwards County, Schmittler, Medler, Merbarger, Weinmiller, James, Bunting, Glover. Across the infield, third to first. As the first pitch to Paige Clinton, misses just inside, 1-0. Stanton Ledger is behind the plate, catching Sexton. I think we have that right. Central Christian Church brought you those batting orders, and now it'll be inside again to Clinton. 2 balls, no strikes.
Long bus ride for Edwards County. Not sure if they have break today, got back to school, or starting their break. Not sure, but see how focused they are. Mount Vernon's on their final day of spring break. They had Friday off, according to Amy Johnson, from softball activities.
Okay. Get some rest time in, and away we go. 3-0. She'll take high. See if obligatory 3-1 to Paige Clinton.
Better be swinging on the next one. Showing the umpire up like that, leaving we think it's ball 4.
Well, that's blatantly obvious that it is ball 4. We'll see what happens on the 3-1 to the right-hander Paige Clinton. She'll foul it off. Counts up. 3 balls, 2 strikes. about Banterra Bank? They bring you Lady Rams softball on WMIX. Banterra's online banking is convenient, efficient, and best of all, it's safe. Their security is your best defense. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. Trotting on down to first base after missing inside on the pitch. Paige Clinton will have a leadoff walk, so that puts one aboard here for the Lady Rams in the home half of the first with no score. And Summer Hobson will stand in. Lady Rams, of course, got new unis this year. Had to start off the season with the old ones. We got new ones. We'll describe those after the first pitch to Hobson. Catches. A little high, but it caught. Nothing to one. New black attire. They're Nikes. Black pants with black tops with orange trim. An orange line around the sleeves. And, of course, an orange font on the chest. Clinton was going off the bunt, and she's going to try to head for third with nobody covering. So then that'll get away from third on the throw. Danny, I hope you're watching as Clinton will cross the plate.
Had a little bunt out in front of home plate, first off by Hobson to get Clinton over to second base. The problem was the third baseman charged in, and nobody covered third. That's the deal where the left fielder has to know her spot and has to come over. And Clinton did a great job of outrunning the left fielder to third. Then the throw was overthrown behind the cover as the foul ball fell back. So you're going to have a run for Mount Vernon. They go up 1-0 on no hits and an error on Edwards County.
So for those keeping score at home, how would they write that?
Well, you'd write down 1-4 sacrifice and then E4 on the throw.
There we go. I believe it's 1-1 out of Flood. That missed outside the low. Jacqueline stands in. Trying to help out her own cause with nobody aboard. A 1-0 ball game here in the home half of the first with one out. She'll take another in the dirt, 2-1. Of course, that scoreboard update earlier was presented by Tony Wilt. That soccer update. Well, on those coming as Jacqueline will line one foul down the left field line. Just foul. That'll be a loud strike. It's 2-2. Ball's going to play fast on the ground. Very dry out there. Almost looks to be a field that could use a little bit of moisture. This Flood, the right-hander, will stand in. 2-2 the count with one gone. She'll turn on another, but pop this foul third base side. Weinmiller will get underneath it, and she'll make the grab. Pretty easy play. So that's 2 outs now. Still a 1-0 Lady Ram lead here in the home half of the first. We're glad to have you with us. WMIX and online at mywithersradio.com. Of course, we neglected to identify ourselves. This is WMIX Mount Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting. We're just within the bottom of the hour window. Don't forget you can follow us on Twitter at 94Sports or like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. That'll bring in Lockhart. Haley will take a first pitch strike on the inside corner, 0-1. I'm sure you'll be keeping the social media updated there. Fresh content all the time. Here comes a 0-1. That'll be put in play, but it's foul. Third base side, 0-2 to Lockhart. Rams on the road tomorrow. Mascoutah. We'll have that one for you. 4:15 is your pregame. We're back here Wednesday for the Lady Rams in Alvarado. Same time, 4:15, but that'll be on Hump Day. Here comes inside. Lockhart will take in the dirt, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Haley with nobody on, 2 out, bottom of the first. It's a 1-0 Lady Ram lead after Paige Clinton scored on the air after the sack bunt by Summer Hobson. 1-0 Lady Rams on top. Lockhart will get a piece of it, but pops it up. Got underneath it. It's to the pitcher's circle. The pitcher has some trouble. He won.
Yeah, that ball was straight up. Wind blowing out to center and right. So the ball got up, and the pitcher did not move back. Interesting, no infielder came in to help her out. Stuck that glove up there, and you're looking into the sky with no clouds. It will help you detect where that ball's going to fall at. None of that. No sun, no glasses, no hat on, no visor. She got a nice eyeful of sun and dropped it.
That'll bring up, as Lockhart goes on the pass ball, that'll bring up Hannah Wright, the freshman. It's 1-0 to Hannah. With a runner in scoring position, 2 gone. Bottom of the first inning, a 1-0 Lady Ram lead. Lady Ram soccer last check was still up 1-0 on Central. The Steve Harrison Field behind us is the Lincoln Park Sports Complex. As Wright will swing through on 1-0, it's even count, 1 ball, 1 strike. For all your insurance and financial service needs, see Tony Wilt on the corner of 42nd South Watertown, Mount Vernon. Or you can find him online at TonyWilt.com. Walk in, call in, or click in like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. 1-1's coming. It's in the dirt. Will it get away? Yes, it will, and Lockhart will take third base.
A lot of issues here for Edwards County early on. That's not very focused, especially on the defensive side of things. A couple of errors, a couple of pass balls. Things just not going well right now.
And now a major RB opportunity with 2 gone for Wright. Here comes the pitch on the way. She will send that one towards left. It won't escape the infield. The shortstop, James, will make the grab. So there go the Lady Rams in the first, but not before they score the game's only run. It's 1-0 Mount Vernon after one. This is Lady Rams softball on WMIX.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
How do you spend your Saturday mornings? Wake up, grab coffee, get something to eat? Why not add a little WMIX Saturday Sports Show to your Saturday? From 8:08 until 10 o'clock, we have guests, discussion, and fun involving the regional sports topics that matter to you. It's the pick-me-up you need to start your morning off right. It's the Saturday Sports Show every single week on WMIX AM 940 and online at mywithersradio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital. For more insight, follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back, Lincoln Park, top of the second with 4, 5, and 6 coming for Edwards County, trailing 1-0. First pitch of the inning to Kaylee James. Looks like it missed outside for 1 ball and no strikes. Medler and Schmittler the follow. Here for the Lions in their half of the second. Next one's on the way. Curveball outside, won't chase. 2 balls, no strikes. Community First Bank of the Heartland brings you your Player of the Game award. We'll have that in the Bean Insurance postgame show. Right now, Lady Rams on top, 1-0. 2-0 count with nobody on, nobody out to James. Inside out. It'll get through the legs of Lockhart, right up the middle. 5-hole. That'll put a runner aboard. First runner of the game for Edwards County as they won 1-2-3 in the first.
Hasn't been the prettiest defensive game so far in an inning and no outs. 3 errors between the two teams. That'll happen. Not as many times these teams have been outside this spring, it shouldn't.
There you go.
That one ground ball is right between the 5-hole. Quote the Stanley Cup playoff lingo.
That'll bring in Medler with a runner on first. Showed run. They might have an issue here with the runner. They'll throw it behind and not in time as James is able to get back. 1-0 is the count on Kristen Medler, the center fielder here for the Lady Lions. They have a runner on first, nobody out, top 2. Here comes. Lays down a bunt. Third base side. Garner will pick it up. Makes the throw down to first. That was a great stretch by Alexis Stewart. And 4-3 on the sacrifice will go Medler with the runner on second base. So the first out of the inning here in the top half of the second. 1-0 is your Lady Ram lead as we will see Caitlin Schmittler step up with 1 out and a runner in scoring position here in the top half of the second inning. Lady Rams played 9 games this year, Edwards County. This will be their 13th. Which means it's the Lady Rams' 10th if you add 1 to that previous tally. Here comes the first pitch. Swung and a miss. Swung at a curveball. Outside, 0-1 to the right-hander Schmittler. Sounds like the name of a girl that played girls basketball.
It is.
Edwards County game or two.
Her dad is a successful baseball coach at Grayville.
As the next one, miss low. 1-1. Dale? No? I was thinking. Every once in a while, I'll get one right. 1-1 is the count on Schmittler with 1 out and a runner on second base. Here comes the next one on the way. Looks like he caught the outside corner, and it did. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Busy week for us here on WMIX. Of course, you can find our schedule always on mywithersradio.com. Just look for the WMIX website and go to the sports tab. Oh, rung up on the outside corner again. Looks like Schmittler gave it a check. But that'll be the second strikeout today for...
She gave it a look, and it got in on her hands and locked her up. Got to watch that one go by.
Now to bring up Becca Weinmiller, third baseman, with 2 away and a runner on second here in the second. Here comes. She will send that a possible RBI into the left center field gap. Takes a wild hop. Come around to score. We await the throw. There will not be an attempt to get the runner at home. So that'll be an RBI single for Becca Weinmiller.
I'd say that ball was going left, kicked, and bounced back to the right. Turns into an RBI single. We're all tied up here.
That previous error comes back to haunt the Lady Rams here. We're tied at 1, top of the second. 2 outs, runner on first for Reagan Bailey. DP for the Lions. Blood will fire. Here it comes. Swung on a miss. Great pitch by Jacqueline. Bailey falls behind 0-1. Second Chance Auto also helps bring you Rams and Lady Rams Athletics on WMIX. They have the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles, priced under $10,000 in one location. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East. Here in Mount Vernon, riser misses high. 1-1. Runner on first, 2 gone, top second, tied at 1. Here comes the next one on the way. It's fouled back. Behind in the count is Bailey, 1-2. Got an RBI single by Becca Weinmiller that scored Kaylee James, who reached on an air to lead off the inning. That tied us at 1 here in the second. The Birds are out. Looks like they're trying to come back to the south. Just a solitary bird, however. 1-2 coming. A little low. Counts even 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Big pitch here. You get the lead 1-0, and then an error and a base hit ties it. Here, Jacqueline, you got to keep your head here.
Got to try to get the out pitch here on 2-2. 2 gone. Runner on first. Swung and a miss. There you go. Third strikeout of the game for Jay Flo, and we head to the bottom half of the second. Tied at 1. This is Lady Rams softball on WMIX.
Life can be very complicated. You need to simplify, streamline, and save time wherever you can. Life just got simpler at People's National Bank. Now, get your monthly account statement online at peoplesnationalbank.com. If you're looking for a convenient, faster, and safer way to receive your monthly bank account statement, sign up for online statements available through People's Online Internet Banking. The next time you're online, go to peoplesnationalbank.com and simplify your life. You deserve it. People's National Bank. Member FDIC.
It happens every spring. You need a great quality vehicle. That's where Second Chance Auto comes in. Family owned for the past 32 years. Second Chance Auto has been the cure for spring new car fever. No one has a better selection of vehicles priced under $10,000. Almost all their vehicles come with a generous 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty. There are no dock fees, no shipping fees, and no processing fees like those new car dealerships. Just low prices. Second Chance Auto. Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582. Second Chance Auto.
More softball action ahead on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com.
And we head to the home half of the second inning. Due up for the Lady Rams will be Kirsch, Garner, and Quiava, otherwise known as 6, 7, and 8. Coming up for the Lady Rams, we're tied at 1. RBI single by Becca Weinmiller in the top half of the inning tied things up. See if the Lady Rams can unlock that tie here in the bottom of the second. First pitch is on the way, misses high and away, ball 1. Kirsch ahead in the count 1-0 to get us started. Glad to have you with us, courtesy of Banterra Bank. Can't get to the bank during the stretch? Don't worry. Bank in the stands is Banterra's cell phone banking. Banterra Bank, banking with local style. Remember, FDIC, that'll bounce away from the catcher. Kirsch ahead 2-0. Kind of a long drive on a bus, ride even, for Edwards County, coming from Albion. I assume they took 15 all the way on a cheese. That is not a lot of fun. It's 3-0 here for Kirsch. She'll take one. Looks like it was right down Central, 3-1.
Big inning. I'd like to see Mount Vernon bounce back from giving that gift away.
See what they can do here. 3-1 the count on Kirsch. She will send that one to left up the 3-1 pitch. Smittler will get chased, but ultimately be the shortstop James. And she drops the drop. Yep. So E6. Wow. So a couple of E6s here in the second inning to get both teams started.
An error fest. The third one on Edwards County in the game. 4th total.
Lady Lions were able to score their reach. We'll see if the Lady Rams can do the same. Mallory Garner steps in with 1 on and nobody out. Tied at 1. She was swinging a rise. It's caught by Weinmiller. She'll fire down to first for the double play. So that'll be 5-3.
Yep, as double play. Runner was going, and
like a hit and run.
That's all you can do. Hit and run. Nothing you can do. Just sit there and go back to the dugout.
That'll bring up Quiava. Bases empty, 2 gone. Bottom of the second inning, tied at 1. Lady Lions not giving way to the bigger Lady Rams. As Quiava pounces on one, sends that to left field. Schmittler can't come up with it. Wow. Had it fall in and out of her mitt. So that'll be E7 to allow Quiava to get aboard.
Another error.
Oh, me, oh, my. Runner on first, 2 gone. That'll bring up the lefty, Morgan. Last thread here at the bottom of the order. Paige Clinton's on deck, top of the order. She walked and scored back in the first. This is ball 1 low. 1-0 here to Morgan. Don't forget, you can follow us on Twitter at 94sports, or if you're not on Twitter, that's okay. Twitter.com/94sports. You can log on as Morgan will slap this towards right center. On the run is Mettler. Can't come up with it. So it'll be second and third for the Lady Rams.
First hit of the game for Mount Vernon.
Second and third now for Paige Clinton. This is an RBI threat as a center fielder especially is shading towards left center. Clinton's one that can go the opposite way and make him pay. First pitch to Clinton. She'll turn and send this deep towards left, and that is going to be to the fence for a fair ball. That'll play a couple. Clinton is headed for second base, and that'll be a 2 RBI double for Paige Clinton.
Got a good swing at that one. 2 RBI double, and the Lady Rams back on top 3-1 now. Nice piece of hitting. Jumped on a fastball inside and pulled that one down the left field line for that double.
3-1 is your Lady Ram lead, as we will have a courtesy runner for the catcher Clinton. Coming for the Lady Rams, and that courtesy runner is Ashley S. Spelled E-S-S, pronounced S, like the letter. Oddly enough. That'll bring up Summer Hodgson. She had a sacrifice bunt earlier, and now she'll send the first pitch foul right towards us. Almost went right for the can. 0-1. Is can acceptable for a restroom reference? Mm-hmm. Good.
If not, it is now.
We better hope. It's coming inside. Misses. 1 ball, 1 strike to Hobson. 2 gone. Bottom of the second. It's a 3-1 Lady Ram lead after the 2 RBI double by Paige Clinton. Now Ashley S., her courtesy runner, stands on second, ready for Hobson to bring her home. That'll get away. Pass ball. Into third base goes S. Reminds me of a bad joke from the movie Trading Places. They're in a French restaurant. As the next one will miss low to Hobson.
If you're Edwards County right now, down 3-1, defense is holding water like a sieve as far as making any kind of plays. You got to get out of this inning, not let Mount Vernon's middle part of the order get more damage done to you.
Hobson will smack it 1 on 3-1. Weinmiller picks it up, fires across the diamond in time. And there goes Lady Rams in the second, but they play 2 more. 3-1 is your Lady Ram lead as we head to the third. This is Lady Ram softball on WMIX.
My brother Paul was a real Renaissance man, a big city ER doctor, an outdoorsman, and always the smartest person in the room. When he was killed in a Deere vehicle collision, I thought it was a freak accident. But I was wrong.
Each year, Deere vehicle crashes cause death, damages, and injuries. And about 1 in every 100 drivers is likely to have a collision with a deer. For tips to avoid hitting a deer, visit EerieInsurance.com.
A message from the Bean Insurance Agency and Erie Insurance.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is Mike Reese. You're listening to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back to Lincoln Park. Lady Rams on top 3-1 over Edwards County as we head to the top of the third with 9-1-2 coming. Shauna Sexton, Sadie Merbarger, and Michaela Bunting for EC. First pitch, it'll be a bunt laid down. First base side. Riava will pick it up, fire to the covering Stewart for the 3-4. Quick out, quick pickup. So 1 pitch, 1 out. That'll bring up Sadie Merbarger, the right fielder. She struck out her first time up back in the first inning. Lead off the game. And so now we'll see 2 lefties for the Lions. Lefties for the Lady Lions, even. We appreciate alliteration anywhere we can find it as Merbarger will stand in. Sends one opposite way. Great pickup by Garner. Fires across the diamond, 2 away. 2 pitches, 2 outs.
That's efficient.
That's what you call making quick work.
Efficiency.
Of course, don't bank on the away team. Bank for the locals. Banterra, locally owned and operated. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC, as that'll bring in Bunting, who I believe tried to slap her bunt her way on last time and stepped into it without. Went in the book as a 2 unassisted, and let's see what she does this time. Base is empty, 2 outs, top 3. It's still a 3-1 Lady Ram lead. Pitch is on the way. Well, I had intentions of possibly slapping that time, but blood went outside on her. She ended up pulling back, and it's 1-0. Curve all out. Here comes. Next one's on the way. Does the same thing this time. It's 2-0. I have a feeling Bunting could do this all day. See what happens on 2-0. Goes right down Central, slaps and misses, or attempts to slap, because the slap would actually resulted in contact, I suppose. 2 balls, 1 strike, top of the third, 2 gone, bases empty for EC. As the ladies from Albion and West Salem try to get on the board again.
Oh, that changeup was there. They have, and Edwards County has someone warming up in the bullpen to our left.
Count is 3-1. 3 balls and a strike, 2 gone, nobody aboard here. Top of the third for Edwards County. So there's other communities in Edwards County. We didn't mean to exclude them. As that is laid down third base side, Carter picks up, makes the throw out at first. Is Michaela Bunting. 1, 2, 3 go the Lions in the third. This is Lady Rams softball on WMIX.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois proudly welcomes Dr. Brian Steinke to their medical staff. Dr. Steinke is an orthopedic surgeon specializing in spine surgery, treatment of the injured back, and will provide the newest state-of-the-art procedures in the region. Dr. Steinke is fellowship trained in spine and brings prestigious credentials to the center. Dr. Steinke is a gifted physician and contributor to orthopedic textbooks and will see patients starting in April. Call 618-242-3778 or visit their informative website at orthocenter-si.com.
Back to Lady Rams softball, powered by Banterra Bank.
And we welcome you back to Lincoln Park. We head to the bottom of the third. Lady Rams on top 3-1 over Edwards County. 3-4-5 coming. Jacqueline Flood gets it started. She'll take a first pitch low for ball 1.
A nice inning here with 2-3-4 up to Lady Rams to put a big crooked number on the board here in this middle part of the game. Don't let Edwards County think they have a chance to even come back in this one.
Sure, they scored 2 and inning to go. Let's see what happens. Flood takes high, 2-0. Lockhart right to follow. Kirsch, should anybody get aboard. Here in the home half of the third inning. We'll be looking for Community First Bank player of the game. That'll come in the postgame show. Next one's inside. Flood will turn in. 3-0.
Start putting batters on by walk. Pitchers will pay dearly eventually.
Your community, your choice, your bank with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. As Flood will take a strike on the outside corner for 3 balls and a strike. Nobody on. Flood gets it started here in the third. Let's see what the pitcher comes with. Flood will pop that up third base side. And Weinmiller seems to have a magnet for the Flood bat.
Well, out in front of the pitch. Change up. Flood got every piece of weight she has out in front, swung under it, dropped that shoulder, trying to hang back, popped it up to Weinmiller at third base.
Scoreboard update. I think we checked on Lady Rams
soccer. Time. Lady Rams lead Breeze Central 1 zip across the way.
Outstanding. That is the first pitch to Lockhart on this high. 1-0. That's scoreboard update presented by Tony Wilk, State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance and financial service needs, see Tony here in Mount Vernon on the corner of 42nd South Water Tower, or you can find him online at TonyWilk.com. Next pitch to Lockhart, low, 2-0. See what Sexton comes with here. Lockhart will send one, got in front of it, foul territory. Third baseman Weinmiller can't come up with it, and that'll be luck of the draw for Haley Lockhart. She'll get another chance, 2-1.
Well, the key was she didn't get to the fence, number 1. Then the wind's going to blow it back toward the base because the wind blowing across out to right. Just overran. See if Mount Vernon can make them pay.
2 balls and a strike to Haley Lockhart with nobody on, 1 out. Bottom of the third inning. Lady Rams hanging on 3-1 over Edwards County. Next one's on the way from Sexton. Lockhart will lay down a bunt, but pops it foul. Gets out of play, 2-2. At least out of the reach of the catcher. Of course, you're tuned in for your 94 News at 5. You'll have to tune in 94.1 FM, as that'll be a C&I single for Haley Lockhart through the left side of the infield.
Not bad. Lady Rams have their third hit of the game.
So 1 on for Hannah Wright. Wright, I believe, popped out to the shortstop back in the first. Today's WMIX News at 5, presented by Ford Square and King City Chrysler, as well as People's National Bank on 94.1 FM. Hit and run, right will ground to the shortstop. She'll fire to second in time for your second out. Fielder's choice.
Fielder's choice. 6-4. Keeping track, and that'll be a runner at first. 2 out.
That'll bring up Mallory Kirsch. She reached on an air back in the second. Later doubled up on a line drive. Kirsch will step in, runner on first, 2 gone, bottom of the third. Still 3-1 Lady Ram lead. First pitch is right down central, I thought. But maybe not. It'll be ball 1.
May have been. Maybe it's been too low from our high vantage point here.
That's also a fact. Here comes the 1-0. Ground ball to third. Finds the glove of Weinmiller. She'll fire across the diamond, and it pops out of the middle of the first baseman. Headed to third base will be Wright, who is nailed out, I believe, 3-5. So that'll do us through 3. Still 3-1 Lady Rams. This is Mount Vernon Softball on WMIX.
More Americans are on a move today than ever before. One of the most popular modes of transportation is the motorcycle. Motorcycles take us to our jobs, school, to the beach, and all around the country. If you're a bike rider, your Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon, wants to make sure you have the best insurance protection while you're riding. Ask about the money-saving auto cycle discount and the experienced driver discount, too. Call Page Insurance at 242-7000 today about motorcycle insurance from Pekin Insurance.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is Mike Reese. You're listening to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back, of course, to Lincoln Park as we head now to the top of the 4th. Barring any changes in the lineup, it'll be Glover, James, and Mebler coming for Edwards County, 3, 4, and 5. Lady Rams softball is presented by Banterra Bank. Don't support the other team. Go green with Banterra's online bill pay and online statements. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. The righty Glover will get us started. 3-1 your score. Edwards County trailing the Lady Rams in the top of the 4th. First pitch on the way, and it is going to be line past Garner into left field. Kirsch will come up with it, fire it in, holds it to a single.
Second hit of the day for Edwards County's smash. Sitting dead red on a fastball, flood through it in there. Easy single between in the right and the left side.
It's a great piece of hitting, and that'll bring up Kaylee James. She reached on an error and scored back in the top of the 2nd. Only run of the game thus far for Edwards County as Flood looks to get set. She'll fire in. Swung and a miss. Close pass to the fastball, 0-1. Waiting for the 0-1 pitch from Flood with the runner on. And nobody out here in the 4th. Swung and a miss. Pulled her that time with a curve. 0-2. You can follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. Like us on Facebook, WMIX Sports. 0-2 pitch. Ooh.
Change up.
Yep, got her on the outside.
Downfield Bugs Bunny. 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. She could have swung 3 times before that ball got there.
That'll bring up Kristen Medler, center fielder. She grounded out to second her last time up. Now has a runner on and 1 out. Flood gets ready. She'll fire. Here it comes. Goes outside. It'll get away from the catcher. Down to second base will go Glover. And it is 1-0 to Medler. Same count she had before she grounded out to second base back in the 2nd inning. So a 3-1 ball game. Glad to have you with us on WMIX and online at mywithersradio.com for your listening pleasure. 1-0 on the way. Swings through. 1-1. Rams softball presented in part by Second Chance Auto on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Proud supporters of the Rams and Lady Rams. Also your home for the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles priced through $10,000. Well, bank rate financing for everyone. As a 1-1 pitch goes high, 2 balls and a strike. Well, yeah, folks coming to this one today. Well-attended softball matchup here on Easter Monday. 2-1's coming. That'll miss outside. 3 balls and a strike.
Opening that door for Edwards County. With a runner at second, and 1 out. I don't want to give them any chance of thinking they can come back in this one, and Mount Vernon's not doing a very good job of shutting that door.
3-1's coming. Swung on a miss.
One of those deals that
you
can mess around with teams of this nature, but when you get back into conference play or a Mater Dei or a Nashville, they're going to make you pay for things like this.
So back-to-back strikeouts now for Flood means 2 outs, top 4. Runner on second base for Caitlin Schmittler, who takes a first pitch strike on the outside corner, 0-1. She struck out back in the second. For what was then Flood's second strikeout of the game, she is now up to 5. The 0-1 pitch is en route. Chases after a low fastball, 0-2. Flood trying to get out of the inning after surrendering a leadoff single to Jamie Glover, who stands on second base. 0-2 pitch. Ooh, just misses outside, 1-2. Lady Rams coming up in their half of the fourth. We'll have the bottom of the order coming up. Schmittler, 1-2. Here it comes. She'll foul it off. Stays 1 ball, 2 strikes to Caitlin Schmittler. Oh, yeah? 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count to Schmittler. With a runner on second base, 2 outs. She'll swing through and miss. So 3 strikeouts back-to-back-to-back after allowing a leadoff single here in the fourth, and that does us through 3.5. Still 3-1 Lady Rams. This is Mount Vernon Softball on WMIX.
Hi, Roy Schmidt, Chrysler dealer at King City Chrysler Center. In my 25 years in the automobile business, I have never seen incentives as good as they are right now on Chrysler vehicles through Ally Financial. Receive 0% for up to 84 months, plus $3,000 cash back on 2012 Chrysler 200 sedans. And if that's not good enough, how about on 2012 Dodge Ram 1500 full-size pickups, receive 0% for up to 84 months, plus $3,500 cash back. Also, for minivan customers right now, receive 1.9 for up to 84 months, plus incentives up to $2,750 cash back. That's right, you get both 0% for up to 84 months, plus the rebates. Hurry into King City Chrysler Center today and find the 200 sedan, Ram 1500 pickup, or minivan you like while the inventory is great at 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, where you can count on us.
More softball action ahead on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com.
And we welcome you back, Lady Rams softball. We head to the home half of the fourth inning with the bottom of the order coming at you. Mallory Gardner, Kelby Quiava, Cheyenne Morgan. Barring any changes to Amy Johnson's lineup. Lady Rams 7-2 coming into today's action. Looking for win number 8 before they have El Verano on Wednesday. Off tomorrow is a rain date on the schedule for the conference.
Uh-huh. You'll use it 99.9% of the time, not this year.
As Garner will line one right up the middle, right into the mix. Great catch on the run by Medler, who was able to get it in her glove with 2 hands.
Those are toughest ones for center fielders. Those ones that are lasered right at you, and you got to make a decision to come in, whatever. And that was a good play by the center fielder to make that catch for Edwards County.
So Ram Kelby Quiava reached on an error, later scored her last time up. With then the go-ahead run in this game. 3-1 is your score now. Here in the bottom of the fourth, 1 out, base is empty. She'll send one to short on the first pitch. Picked up, fired across by James. Great grab by Glover. 6-3 will retire Quiava. So 2 outs and nobody on now for Cheyenne Morgan. Hit a grand slam and go for the account with no hidden fee. Ventura offers a totally free checking account. Ventura Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. Lefty Morgan. Flat threat. She singled and scored last time up, and she'll take a strike. Gets away from the catcher, though. 0-1 now to Cheyenne. At least some of the younger kids will have some action and practice and whatnot for the JCSA coming up after these. It'll be popped up, foul by Morgan. Now behind 0-2.
Is the activity around here?
Oh, you bet. You bet. I believe there's a JV game today. I can see over there if I wanted to. 0-2 on Morgan, 2 gone. Bottom of the fourth inning, a 3-1 Lady Ram lead, and this will just miss outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lady Rams soccer going on behind us today against Free Central. Oh, 1-2 coming. Just misses outside again. Good waste. It's 2-2. In the dirt. Full count. That's away as well. Three-two coming. That is going to be sent right back up the middle. Great patience by Cheyenne Morgan. Got the pitch she wanted. Now has a 2-out single. That'll bring up Paige Clinton. She had a 2 RBI double her last time up. She is 1 for 1 with a run scored and 2 runs batted in. Not a bad day.
4th hit for the Lady Rams.
Clinton gets set here in the 4th inning with 2 outs and a runner aboard, and she will pop one foul, first base dugout side.
Another case of not getting to the fence. Make the catch. Alligator arms come out, and there you go.
0-1 the count here to Paige Clinton. 2 outs, a runner aboard, bottom of the 4th. Still a 3-1 Lady Ram lead. Paige making a case for your Community First Bank of the Heartland player of the game. Will now send one into the right center field gap. Gets to the fence. That could score Morgan, who's on her horse. Clinton will round second, headed for third. Here comes the throw finally. And so this will be an RBI triple by Paige Clinton.
Nice piece of hitting. Drove it out in the right center field gap, and that went all the way to the wall. And Clinton got a triple out of it, and it's now 4-1 Mount Vernon.
Familiar faces, new places. Bank with Ray Hanbury at Community First Bank's new 42nd Street location in Mount Vernon. And welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. 4-1, Lady Rams on top. 3 of those runs batted in belong to Paige Clinton, who stands on third base. Nay, her courtesy runner, Ashley S., now stands on third base. As Summer Hodgson will stand in. She'll take a pitch right across the middle of the plate. 0-1. 4-1, Lady Rams, bottom of the 4th inning. In a game that is briskly paced. As Hodgson will get a piece of one just past the shortstop, that'll score Clinton. It'll take a bad hop and now go to the fence. Hodgson is around first, headed for second base on what'll be an RBI double.
6th error of the game. 5-1 Mount Vernon. 5 runs, 6 hits for the Lady Rams. Summer Hobson drives another one in.
That'll bring up Jacqueline Flood. Still monster one that is deep and gone. That'll be a 2-run home run over the left center field fence. It took a backspin, had some English on it, came back, but it was into the adjacent field, into the following property, and that is a 2-run shot for Jacqueline Flood that'll make this.
That wasn't one of those ones that was just over the fence. It was over the left, right of where the scoreboard would be in left center. And that was well tagged. There was no doubt about that ball. You can see it laying out there well beyond the fence. A way to help yourself along the way.
No kidding. That really helps your cause. I think she heard me say something about Paige Clinton making a case for player of the game. As Lockhart will take a pitch high and away, ball 1.
7-1.
Top of the order really coming through here in the 4th, and that'll get through. Just inside the bag, third base side. Lockhart's headed for second base, being waved around by Amy Johnson. Around second, headed for third, is where she'll hold up on the fly.
Easy triple that was, especially down the left field line. Outfielder down that line had trouble with it, corralling it in the corner, and Lockhart hustling all the way. Very impressed. She turned what could have been basically a double left field into a triple with her hustle.
Not too shabby. Of course, scoreboard update. I believe at last check it was still Lady Rams 1-0 in soccer. We're going to check it out right now. Why not? The DC will check it out. At half it was 1-0. We know that. As we get this checked out for your pleasure. 2-zip. Lady Rams on top of Central. That scoreboard update is presented by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance and financial service needs, see Tony right here in Mount Vernon on the corner of 42nd South Water Tower, or you can find him online at TonyWilt.com. Walk in, call in, or click in. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Jacqueline Flood poked that one deep. I mean, there was as soon as it left the bat, you knew it was gone. And now, Lockhart triples with the bases empty and 2 gone, and we're going to have a new pitcher.
Yep. 7-1, Lady Rams on top. 7 runs, 7 hits, and an error for Mount Vernon. 1 run, 2 hits, 6 errors for Edwards County.
As Nicole Alcorn, number 9, will be your new EC pitcher. I did not see Sexton stay in anywhere. I think she just came out. And there we have it. So some warm-up tosses here in the bottom of the 4th. A 7-1 Lady Ram lead, still threatening as Hannah Wright will stand in. No, she won't.
Don't know any better. I think I now know who the home plate umpire is.
Oh, yeah?
Kind of looks like David Davis. But I could be wrong.
Hey, as far as facial, you're right.
Yeah. Just liking.
Wow. Well, we think it might be.
Don't quote me on that.
Yeah, and then Scott Pennington, we do know. As it looks like Lauren Wilson will bat and place the Hannah Wright, with Mallory Kirsch to follow. Should the inning continue for the Lady Rams, has an RBI chance at our first at bat. That's not too shabby. As we await the final warm-up tosses for the new pitcher, Nicole Alcorn, for Edwards County. To remind you, Lady Rams soccer still up 2-0 over Central. They scored a goal in the first half, and now scored a second-half goal to add to that. And the Lady Rams are looking for win number 5 on the year. They have a game every Saturday in April. First pitch on the way from Alcorn to Wilson. Just catches the inside corner on the interior 0-1. Infield in, trying to guard the run. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Tapped fair, now foul down the first base side, just outside the box. 0-2.
Big inning for Mount Vernon. Big inning, get all these runs. 4 of them to be exact. 7-1. Be nice to pat on a few more here.
See what happens with Wilson against Alcorn. The 0-2 pitch delivered inside. Looks kind of like a bounce. Should be 1-2. Probably a multitude of things I should need to tell you here in the 4th. And we'll figure out as we go along. 1-2 coming, swung on a miss. The Lady Rams score 4 here in the 4th to take a 7-1 lead over Edwards County. We'll come back at the top of the 5th after these messages. This is Lady Rams softball on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
How do you spend your Saturday mornings? Wake up, grab coffee, get something to eat? Why not add a little WMIX Saturday Sports Show to your Saturday? From 8:08 until 10 o'clock, we have guests, discussion, and fun involving the regional sports topics that matter to you. It's the pick-me-up you need to start your morning off right. It's the Saturday Sports Show every single week on WMIX AM 940 and online at mywithersradio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital. For more content, like WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back, Lady Rams softball, heading to the top of the 5th inning. 7-8-9. Bob Miller coming up for Edwards County. They trail 7-1. Weinmiller will swing through on the first pitch, 0-1. Yep. 0-1 is the count. Rebecca Weinmiller. She gets it started. Obviously, that means nobody on, nobody out. Next one's on the way. Fouls that off. Might have caught the mask of the umpire. Glad he's safe. 0-2. Whether retirement is years or months away, open a retirement account that fits your lifestyle perfectly. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. 0-2 the count here. Flood looking for strikeout number 7 on the afternoon. Swung on a miss. There it is. Dropped by the catcher. She'll throw down to first in time. Emily Bora takes over at second base for the Lady Rams.
Yeah, Bora playing second base.
I know, hard to fathom.
Hard to believe.
It's like Kirsch is still out in the left. Morgan still out in center. Garner's still at third. Lockhart still at short. Cuyavin's still at first. Clinton the catcher. Next one's on the way, and that's, pardon me, first pitch to Bailey is on the way. That misses inside 0-1. Like other than that, everything's still the same. 0-1's in round. Check swing. Looks like she went around, but did not. No appeal. Scott Pennington says no. 1 ball, 1 strike. I feel like I hear some commotion behind us.
There's not much going on. I see players standing around.
I got you. Maybe a timeout. 1-1 misses outside, catches the outside corner. 1-2. She might have swung. I just didn't have the best visual on that. 1-2 the count. Strike away from strikeout number 8 for Flood. That'll come inside. Curve back in. 2-2. Great day for softball. Glad to have you with us from Lincoln Park. Mount Vernon and Edwards County. It's a 7-1 ball game. Lady Rams on top, and that'll miss high and away. Full count to Bailey. On the road tomorrow at Mascoutah for Rams baseball. 4:15 is your pregame. And that'll be a 1-out walk as it missed low to Bailey. We're back with softball on Wednesday. Here from Lincoln Park, Alvarado comes to town. Alvarado is Elkville, Virginia, Dowell. Where they formulated that name. Kind of like Womack, right? Something along those lines. Mm-hmm. Alcorn will take a first pitch strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Runner on first, 1 out, top of the 5th. Still a 7-1 Lady Ram lead here in inning number 5. Next one's on the way. Holds the swing, but catches the outside corner. 0-2. Parking lot beyond us starting to fill up pretty quickly for, I guess, events that will be occurring after this varsity softball contest. They'll give the younger kids a turn. Here comes. And the 0-2 misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kinds of activity brewing this time of year. Mid to late April, Little League, JCSA, all that starting up.
Swung a miss on the 1-2, and that'll be strikeout number 8 for Jacqueline Flood. 2 away now with that runner on first base remaining. Top of the order coming up, Merbarger, who is 0 for 2 today. I believe she grounded out to third her last time up. Next one. No, it's not. Because that misses low 1-0. Don't do it. Took me a second.
I was being silly.
I'm aware.
That means future.
Could be. You got me there. You're going to trip me up. 1-0.
You might have to get here early that day.
2-0.
You might have to get here really early that day.
Still not sure if that's where we are. Still some confusion on some of the games. Here comes the 2-0. Swung on a miss. Went high heat, 2-1.
Just saying, you better be here early.
Oh, I got you. I see what you're.
You'll get rooted out.
I'm not real worried about it, to be honest. I can lose things very easily. 2-1 the count for the lefty, Merbarger. She'll line 1 foul. Third base side, 2-2.
What are you losing? Keys?
I've lost keys plenty of times.
Gotcha.
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah.
They just disappear. Or I leave the place. 2-2 the count. Runner on 2 outs. Ooh, in the dirt. Count stuffed. 3-2. Don't get caught looking in an embarrassing situation. Make sure you have opted in your debit card for overdraft purchases. Banterra Bank, banking with local style. Member FDIC. Next one on the way. Swung on a miss. There is strikeout number 9. And Al Strand, a runner here in the top of the 5th. Through 4.5. 7-1 Lady Rams. This is Mount Vernon softball on WMIX.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hometown proud Baroviax IGA. There's a better way to shop today, Baroviax IGA. If it's Baroviax, you know it's fresh for you and your family. If it's Baroviax, you got the best. For hometown proud, you see. Hometown proud Baroviax IGA. Hometown proud Baroviax IGA.
For more insight, follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
Home half of the fifth, 7-1 Lady Rams. Up for Mount Vernon, it'll be Mallory Kirsch, Mallory Garner, Kelby Quiava, otherwise known as 6, 7, and 8. Barring any changes, Amy Johnson's Lady Rams lineup.
If you're Mount Vernon, and we'll be greedy here when we say this is the inning you come out and put the hammer down DC, score 4 runs, and get out of here with a short game.
You bet.
Because this will make a statement from Mount Vernon. You won't be messing around, and you'll get a big win out of it.
For all your insurance financial service needs, see Tony Wilt here in Mount Vernon on the corner of 42nd and South Water Tower as Kirsch sends one to the left. There for the grab is Spittler. Of course, like a good neighbor, State Farm was there, like Spittler was there for that grab.
Yeah, Mount Vernon's not being fooled on any kind of pitches right now, whether it's starter or relief people for Edwards County. They're flat drilling pitches everywhere. The defense happened to be there for that one.
And that'll bring in Mallory Garner. Lined into a double player first time up and popped up to center. Takes the first pitch strike on this one, 0-1. One out and nobody on, bottom 5. Lady Rams are on top, 7-1. Pitch on the way, will miss outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. As Alcorn makes her second inning of work. Be her first full inning. As she came on in relief and got a strikeout back in the fourth to end the Lady Rams threat with a runner on third. Next pitch is on the way, and the 1-1 evolves into 2-1. Of course, you better be careful where you flaunt that philosophy. If he gets 2-1. 2-1 pitch is on its way. It'll be put into play. Ground ball to second. Fontaine will pick it up. Fires in time. Second out of the inning is 4-3. That'll bring up Kelby Quiava.
Wind is whipping. It's going to be a little cooler tomorrow and the rest of the week when we have games.
Cool and dry, as I understand it.
I think on Wednesday we'll be happy to be in this box.
Oh, yeah. As it misses low to Quiava, 1-0. It's heated, you know. If I choose to bring my heater.
He will be tomorrow.
Yeah. 1-0 coming. She'll foul it back, and Kelby evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Over yonder, we'll see what facilities we'll run into.
That's true.
School has built a new high school, so we'll see what that means.
Oh, yeah, I need to figure that out. 2-1 coming. Quiava gets a piece of it, sends it foul first base side. Unable to come up with it are the first baseman Glover and the catcher St. Ledger. It's 1-2 to Quiava. She scored back in the second, reached on an error. Going to try to get herself aboard with 2 outs and the bases empty in the home half of the fifth. Lady Rams are on top, 7-1. Try to get her a chase on the outside pitch. Now it's 2-2. The last day of spring break for many of the kids in Jefferson County. As this comes inside, over miss, counts full to Quiava. With Morgan on deck. It was with 2 outs that Morgan got the hit parade started back in the fourth. If Quiava can get aboard here, she might start the same thing. Here comes Quiava. Will put that in play, but right at the second baseman button. And that'll end the inning. We are through 5. It's still 7-1 Lady Rams. This is Mount Vernon Softball on WMIX.
Life is no easy task for anyone. We all want to better ourselves and our financial situation. Feel like you're going nowhere? Or just ready for a new challenge? Or wanting the college experience without going deeper into debt? Regardless of your answer, Rend Lake College is your vehicle to a brighter future. With over 100 degree and certificate programs, Rend Lake College can put you on the fast track to a new career or to continue your education. More affordable than 4-year universities and private schools, you can save thousands of of dollars at Ren Lake College. Summer courses begin June 4th and are already open for registration. Get some of your core courses out of the way during the summer months. Smaller class sizes mean more focus on you and a laid-back atmosphere, allowing you the challenge of a great college experience without going deeper into debt. Ren Lake College's counselors are always on hand to help guide you to your new opportunity. Call 437-5321 to set up an appointment or log on to rlc.edu for more information.
For more insight, follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back on WMIX Mount Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. As we head to the top of the sixth, Mount Vernon on top, Edwards County in softball, 7-1. As getting us started will be the pinch hitter, Jenna Fryman. She fouls one off, and it is 0-1. No relation, I presume, Jenna Fryman. As we wait the 0-1 pitch, here it comes. High, 1-1. See if the rest of the lineup has any changes to it for EC, as Glover and James also do up, barring any changes. Here comes the 1-1 aforementioned, swung through, 1-2.
Lots of ages of kids walking in here for JCSA practice, it seems.
You bet. And the 1-2 comes. Just misses outside, evens counts to 2. With 5 Jefferson County branches and a responsive quality service for all of your accounts, Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. 2-2 coming, swung on a miss. We have reached double digits with the strikeouts, 10 now for Jake Lowe. Jamie Glover stands in, 1 for 2 today. She singled back in the 4th, but was stranded on second base. Feel that wind briskly pick up. First pitch of the at-bat will be inside. Looked like it caught the plate. It did, 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike to Glover, 1 out, nobody aboard. Top half of the 6th inning. Lady Rams on top of Edwards County. 7-1. The top of the order, 9-1-2 to up in their half. It's a ground ball to short. Lockhart picks it up. Fires a worm burner over to first.
Another error. 6 on Mount Vernon. That will be the second on them. The sad part is in the game between the two teams, 8 total. 6 on Edwards County, 2 on Mount Vernon. Not the best of fielding and throwing exhibitions we've seen today.
That brings in Kaylee James with the runner on first and 1 out. Checks her swing and sends that in a ride for a base hit. Hodgson has some trouble with it off of a hop. You can tell it was that dry ground hop. It was a bounce.
Yep. Things are rough out there right now. Third hit for Edwards County. Your outfielders, you got to make a good route to the ball and keep it in front of you at all possible.
That'll bring up Kristen Medler. Medler is 0 for 2 today. Looks for her first base hit, and if she gets a base hit, it could be of the RBI variety. With runners on first and second, only 1 out. Here in this top half of the 6th inning, Lady Rams softball presented in part by Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East at Mount Vernon. More on them after the first pitch. It's swung on a miss. It's 0-1. They have the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles priced near $10,000 in one location. It's Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Proud supporters of the Rams and Lady Rams. The 0-1 pitch is on its way. Just missed outside. It was low. 1 ball, 1 strike. The runners are on first and second here in the top half of the 6th inning with 1 out for Edwards County. Quite a while till we get to the tying runner. Still somewhere in the dugout. Here it comes. Checks that one, sends it foul down the right field side. 1-2. Follow through on that. Might have put it in fair territory for a base hit.
Not sure here, but you're up 7-1, but it's not been the best performance. I know it's still a 6-run lead, but you just don't feel Mount Vernon's focused in this game where they need to be, especially the opponents they have coming up the rest of the way.
Right.
Maybe a little bit of spring break, maybe a little bit of whatever, but it's not sharp today.
And that'll get away on a wild pitch. It was high and tight. Second and third will be your runners. Should be a 2-2 count according to what I have. Interesting situation with runners in scoring position for Edwards County. Only 1 out, top of the 6th, a 7-1 Lady Ram lead. But still some work to be done for the Lady Lions if they want to really get back into this one. Next one's on the way. Ooh, this is high. Thought it was going to be a rung up, but it's full boat down. is empty. That explains why you weren't as concerned as I was about your property. Count should have been full, ladies and gentlemen. Why is she not taking first base? Yeah, there we go. Quick ball 4 on the outside corner, but nobody apparently had ball 4.
Sometimes they just have to ask us.
As in place of Schmittler, we'll see Shelby Walker. Hey, she played basketball. Maybe. If not for there, somebody else. That name is in one of my basketball books for somebody. As we'll have time called. Allow Walker to settle in with the bases crammed, 1 out, top 6.
First real threat here for Edwards County, bases loaded, 1 out. They haven't had much going on here today, even though they have that 1 run.
As that is going to be put in the plate, first base side. They'll come home with it first. Force out is good. As that'll be a 3-2 fielder's choice. Bases still loaded, 2 outs.
Nice play by Kelby Kwiat to hop off the bag.
Great heads-up play.
Yep, and then second baseman in behind to fill in case there was a return throw, but the runner was too quick to first, so same situation now, just with 2 outs.
That brings up Becca Weinmiller, had an RBI single, the lone run. For Edwards County, that was back in the second. She struck out in the 5th. Steps in here in the 6th, bases loaded, 2 outs, grounds, 1 foul, third base side will be 0-1. We'll get you. Lady Rams should be finishing up here momentarily. Last check, they had a 2-0 lead over Central in soccer on the scoreboard update presented by Tony Will. Bases are loaded here in the top of the 6th with 2 outs. 0-1 the count to Becca Weinmiller. Wisely lays off a high pitch, 1-1. Very precarious position the Lady Rams find themselves in at this point, with the bases crammed, but 2 outs, a better respite. Flood fires, here it comes. That's going to be put back right to Flood. She'll fire to first, and Lady Rams get out of the inning as Edwards County strands the bases loaded. 7-1 Lady Rams through 5.5. We'll come back with the bottom half of the 6th inning after this. This is Lady Rams softball on WMIX.
Hey, Mike, what are you doing with all those rings?
Well, John, these are my World Series rings, and I never get sick of polishing these babies. Another one for my collection, thanks to David Freeze.
Get up, baby! Get up, baby! Get up! Oh, yeah! David Freeze has just sent us into game number 7.
Let's go for 12 in 12, and make sure to catch all the action. It's Cardinal Baseball on today's Hot Country, 50,000-watt WMIX.
Phenomenal! Just fantastic.
Change is good. Change is also easy with People's National Bank Switch Kit. Simply follow a few easy steps to discover what banking with a true community-focused bank is like. Hi, this is Star Reed with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. Stop by and let me show you how easy it is to start banking with People's National Bank. People's National Bank, member FDIC.
For more content, like WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back as we head to the bottom half of the 6th inning. 9-1-2 coming up for the Lady Rams. Barring any changes to the Lady Ram lineup, it'll be Cheyenne Morgan, Paige Clinton, and Summer Thompson, presented by Banterra Bank. With Banterra's mobile banking, you can check your accounts online right from the bleachers. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. First pitch of the inning finally comes well overhead. Wild pitch over the head of Morgan. It's 1-0. Lady Rams are on top 7-1. They played at 4 in the bottom half of the 4th. That was the last offense for either side. As Morgan will drop one down first base side. Got to be careful not to run into it. Stays out of the way. Good job by Cheyenne Morgan. It went into foul territory finally. But Morgan was able just to kind of hop over it. Managed to come back and touch the bag, but it's a foul ball, so all that acrobatic work for naught. It's 1-1.
Pretty nice little bunt. Ground, I mean, it was right there. She was running with it as it went, and
ground's a little moist, a little bit more moist, I think. She gets aboard first base, and now that'll plunk her on the lead wrist. Yikes! So the HBP Puts Morgan aboard here for Paige Clinton. Had an RBI triple her last time up. 3 runs batted in today. 2 runs scored. She is 2 for 2 looking for base hit number 3. She walked back in the first. Very impressive stat line for the Lady Ram catcher. The battery has performed very well. She'll pull back on a bunt attempt. Going to second base is Morgan. I did not see a strike indication.
No. Looks like a ball.
So 1-0 as Clinton's ahead in the count. Alcorn will fire. Here comes the righty's offering, and that, too, will escape outside. 2-0. Next one's in round. That's going to be fouled back. 2-0 becomes 2-1.
Good swing.
This game's an hour and 11 minutes old. There's a lot of people are departing. Maybe a missed schedule or something.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? 2-1's coming to Clinton. She'll foul that off. Over the first base dugout on the play. Counts even 2-2.
Parking lot's an interesting hotbed of activity right now.
Yes, it is. As we wait to 2-2 with the runner on second, drops in the dirt, runner's going, and the third base goes the speedy Cheyenne Morgan. So runner on third now, the count's full for Clinton with nobody out in the 6th. Could this be where the Lady Rams shut it down? As Clinton gets a piece of one, golfs that to center. That'll get over the glove and the head of the center fielder. Around to score is Morgan. Clinton is headed for third base. And there you have it. Back-to-back RBI triples for Paige Clinton.
That's not a bad day. RBI triple. She scored a couple runs. Now Vernon up 8-1.
She is in one way or another responsible for every Lady Ram run today.
Yeah.
Yikes. So Ashley S. will come out to courtesy run and see if she can cross home plate again. 2 out of the 3 times that Clinton's been on base today, she has scored, looking to make it 3 of 4. Hodgson will stand in with the RBI chance and nobody out. Now 8-1 Lady Rams. She'll take outside. It's 1-0. Last check, Lady Rams late in the second half on top of Central 2-0 in soccer action. Scoreboard update presented by Tony Wilt. State Farm. Here comes the next one as Hodgson will reach and send it foul over the backstop. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Think about it. Mount Vernon's gotten a lot of good swings in this afternoon against Edwards County.
Yes, they have.
Action in the Mount Vernon bullpen. Looks like maybe Kelly Kuyava possibly from that distance.
She was one of the ones that went out there as Hodgson will reach out, send it opposite way, and it's out of the glove of the right fielder Marburger. That will allow Clinton's courtesy runner S to score, and into second base, full stroll Summer Hobson.
7th error on Edwards County.
The old E9.
9-1.
Jacqueline Flood, ladies and gentlemen, would be the type that would love to end it here and give herself the win with 1 swing. 9-1 now. The 10-run rule here at the plate. Here comes the pitch on the way, and that is low. Runner is going. Hobson will get to third base without a throw, as they have still yet to find the softball. Scoreboard updates today presented by Tony Wilt. For all your insurance and financial service needs, see Tony on 42nd South Watertower in Mount Vernon. Walk in, call in, or click in like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. Ouch. Jeez.
You okay there?
I am fine now. This visit to the Circle is presented courtesy of Ford Square and King City Chrysler in Mount Vernon. They've gone, I think they're allowing extra time.
Well, that's been extra time for a long time over there. I don't know what's going on.
Might be the JV match?
No, it's too fast. Is it still 2-0?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the second half. It was on zeros when they started over there. I think somebody forgot to set the clock. Of course, the officials keep it time themselves.
Gotcha. Oh, because it still had a 1.
Yeah.
That's why I thought the JV. Your theory makes perfect sense. As usually it does. Runner on third. And here comes the pitch. Inside, catches the corner to Flood.
I heard a whistle. going to the bench.
Here comes the 1-1 to Flood. She will send that opposite way. Has a chance at the right field fence. It'll drop and hit the fence. So Hodgson will come around to score. Flood is being waved around to third base, where she will be held up with an RBI. Yes, sir. Triple.
10-1, Mount Vernon.
So a base hit or a sac fly. Lockhart could end it here. Ow. Good Lord.
Yeah, you better be careful there.
I'm hurt. Injured myself. Courtesy runner will be Rush. So Lockhart could end it here. It's 10-1. Lady Rams on top. Bottom 6. Once it does end, should the Lady Rams get a run here, we'll send a note back to the station that we will go to the end of game. Here it comes, and Lockhart gets a piece of that, sends it foul. It's first base dugout, strike one.
Haley was looking to end it.
Yeah.
Had a big swing there that time. Handshake's going on across the way, so I'm believing Mount Vernon beat Bree Central in soccer 2-zip.
Yep. If Lockhart can play this runner, the Bean Insurance post-game show coming up after this. Here comes the pitch on the way, 0-1. It's low. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. 10-1. Lady Rams on top. Runner on third. Nobody out in the home half of the 6th inning. So even if Lockhart unable to get the runner across the plate here, the threat still ensues. Here comes the next one. Lockhart just got a piece of it, sent it foul to the backstop, 1-2. She's ready to go home.
We're not going to be able to.
Let's see. Lockhart gets a piece of it right into the middle. Weinmiller, she will tag the courtesy runner. Wow. Double play.
How about that? Weinmiller had time enough to get that glove up and catch it. The courtesy runner did not freeze at third base, took off, and then it was too late to get back. Nice play.
So 2 outs. Base is empty now for Wilson. That erases that threat temporarily of the 10 run. As Wilson will get a piece of it, send it foul towards the dugout, 0-1. So Lady Rams had a chance to end it.
Yep, that runner got picked off there. You got those line drives. As soon as they're hit, you have to freeze immediately.
Got to make sure it clears before you take off. That'll happen. Wilson stands in behind the count. No balls, 1 strike. She's 0 for 1 today. And she will take strike 2 on the inside corner, 0-2. So Alcorn, after allowing a few scattered runs here in the 6th,
settle down. That helped that frozen rope was at somebody. If it's not, we're game over.
Yeah. 0-2 on the way. Ring her up, set her down. Lady Rams score 3 more here in the 6th to make it 10-1. We'll come back with the top half of the 7th inning after this. This is Lady Rams softball on WMIX.
Learn to live healthy, learn to live well, and learn how you can live free from unexpected medical expense with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance and the Page Agency. Health insurance that covers hospital, medical, and surgical expenses offers a wide choice of deductibles and a non-tobacco user discount, too. Rising medical costs don't have to be a problem with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance. This is coverage we hope you'll never need, but you just can't be without. Call the Page Agency at 242-7000 about a major medical health insurance plan today.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back to Lady Rams softball, powered by Banterra Bank.
And we welcome you back. Lady Rams softball. Top of the 7th we go. It's 10-1. Lady Rams on top. 8-9-1 due up for Edwards County. Should be Reagan Bailey, Nicole Alcorn, and Sadie Merbarger for the Lions. New pitcher on the close around will be Kelby Quiava. At first base will go Jacqueline Flood, I would assume. So we'll run down your defense again. Rush stays in the game out in left field. Morgan's at center. I believe Wilson has come in. Clinton's still your catcher. Garner's still at third. Lockhart at short. Thor at second. And Flood is your first baseman. They get that figured out there.
I don't know what they're figuring out now.
It's Bailey. Who takes the first pitch strike on the inside corner. Nothing in one. Well located by Cuiava.
Yeah, it's located for a supper time strike is what that is.
Lady Rams softball presented by Banterra Bank. We're glad to have you with us as we about 12 minutes shy of the top 6 o'clock hour. A game that is an hour and 21 minutes old. It's a 1-1 count here on Bailey. 10-1. Lady Rams on top. This is the last chance for EC. And now, just missing inside, 2-1. Thought I was going to catch the corner play. Might have been low. 2 balls and a strike. Inside again, low. 3-1. Cuiava gets some time in the circle. Here comes the next one on the way. Swung and a miss. Counts full. Score an extra base hit with Banterra's Visa debit card. It provides the convenience of a checking account and a card. Tiny plastic variety. Banterra Bank. Thank you with local style. Member FDIC. Rung up on the outside corner that time with a full count pitch to Bailey. And now it'll be Cuiava's first K.
Huge strikeout for the Lady Rams pitching staff today.
9 for 11.
Good inning for Kelby Cuiava. Get some experience in a game that's got a nice lead in. Can work on some things because obviously she's going to be in tighter situations as game seasons go on this year.
One a miss on the first pitch to Alcorn, 0-1.
Got some pitching genes in her as her dad was a pitcher and all kinds of sorts at Waltonville High School in baseball.
0-1 coming. Change up that time as the comebacker makes the grab 2 away.
Nice play. Field your position. Edwards County down there, final chance.
10-1 your score. We're in the top of the 7th, 2 outs, nobody aboard for Sadie Merbarger. Here it comes. She'll swing and miss. 0-1. Carterville beats Sparta in softball today in 5.
Wow, that was fast.
Yeah.
Sparta is down this year. What they normally are in previous years.
Ground ball foul, third base side.
Final strike time now for Edwards County.
Of course, you lose one of your best players.
Yeah.
Transfers, that doesn't help. Now their final strike, he said it best. That is not Merbarger, my apologies. That is what looks to be Kinsey McKenzie. Here it comes, into the dirt, 1-2. Am I reading that right?
Kinsey McKenzie.
Yep. Nice.
Across the way, Tim Hawley working on his pitch count on the batters in the cage.
1-2 coming. That is going to be sent to short. Lockhart will pick it up. Fires across the time, and not in time. Infield single for McKenzie.
4th hit for Edwards County as they stay alive.
Beat it out. That's what she did, and that will bring up Jenna Fryman. 1 on, 2 out. Last chance for the Lady Lions, trailing 10-1. Next one's on the way, and that is going to be popped up. Laura can't come up with it, but she'll make the throw. Kept it in front of her. And that'll win it for the Lady Rams as they win this one 10-1 in the duration. When we come back, we'll have the Bean Insurance postgame show. It'll have your Heartland County postgame stats as well as your Community First Bank player of the game. This is Lady Rams softball, your final 10-1 on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we needed help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Life is no easy task for anyone. We all want to better ourselves and our financial situation. Feel like you're going nowhere? Or just ready for a new challenge? Or wanting the college experience without going deeper into debt? Regardless of your answer, Rend Lake College is your vehicle to a brighter future. With over 100 degree and certificate programs, Rend Lake College can put you on the fast track to a new career career, or to continue your education. More affordable than four-year universities and private schools, you can save thousands of dollars at Rend Lake College. Fall courses begin August 13th with open registration starting April 16th. It's never too early to start thinking about your future. Smaller class sizes mean more focus on you. Smaller enrollments mean more focus on you. And a laid-back atmosphere allowing you the challenge of a great college experience without going deeper into debt. Rend Lake College's counselors are always on hand to help guide you to your new opportunity. Call 437-5321 to set up an appointment or log on to rlc.edu for more information.
Hi, I'm Elaine. I've been a nurse with Good Samaritan for many, many years. One of the best things about my job is knowing that I work for a hospital that cares so much about the community. We're dedicated to attracting the best physicians and investing in the most advanced medical technologies. Whether it's radiology, oncology, or advanced heart care, we provide some of the nation's most advanced treatment options right here in Southern Illinois. That way patients never have to travel far from their families to receive the care they need. I'm always happy when families come visit, and starting in 2013, that sort of thing will happen even more. That's when Good Samaritan opens our all-new regional health center. Everything about the new center has been designed with patients in mind. It features all private rooms and family-friendly areas that make it easier for visitors to stay overnight. I can't wait to see what Good Samaritan does with this exciting new facility.
Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital, raising the bar.
Are you looking for an automobile that is capable of 40 miles per gallon of gas? Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford dealer, Ford Square, Mount Vernon. We have 3 choices in the Ford car lineup that will achieve 40-plus miles per gallon. For a start, come in and see our 2012 Ford Fiesta that proves that spirited driving doesn't have to drain your pocketbook. Also, you may try the 2012 Ford Focus, which has a 40-mile-per-gallon highway fuel economy rating. Or, last but not least, come in and test drive and see our 2012 Ford Fusion Hybrid that boosts fuel economy to 41 miles per gallon in city driving. That is a lot of errands. If you want the Fiesta, Focus, or Fusion Hybrid, any of the 3 will save you big dollars no matter what the price at the gas pump is. Come see these at Ford Square, Mount Vernon, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, where the best never rest.
You can count on us. Yes, you can.
If I could see into the future, you know what I'd want to know? I'd want to know how the whole thing is going to turn out. Did I make the right decisions for my business? Helping my daughter memorize all 50 states in alphabetical order. Did it really matter?
Understanding that the future is about planning, not worrying, is why Erie Insurance is above all in service. Auto, home, business, and life. Your Erie agent is waiting for you.
Your Erie agent in Mount Vernon is the Bean Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 242-6017.
This is Lady Rams softball on WMIX. The Bean Insurance postgame show starts now.
And welcome back to Lincoln Park. 10-1 your final. Lady Rams win it in the duration here against the Edwards County Lady Lions. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski. Bean Insurance is an independent agency that can do the insurance shopping for you. They have multiple top insurance companies to choose from with great rates for your family. Just give them a call at 244-BEAN. That number is 244-BEAN. Heartland County post-game stats will come at you in just a moment. Before that, we remind you can follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports, or you can like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Also, if you want to find our broadcast schedules, you can find them on mywithersradio.com. Just go to the WMIX website, click on the Sports tab, where we'll have our broadcast schedules waiting for you. Not really much left to do here. We have the Heartland County post-game stats we need to get to.
Edwards County, 1 run, 4 hits, 7 errors. Mount Vernon, 10 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors. Winning pitcher Jacqueline Flood. Losing pitcher Shauna Sexton, as the Lady Rams go to 8-2 overall on the season.
Those stats certified by Heartland County. Get started right. Let Heartland County help make your business a success. Heartland County, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B. Your small business expert. Community First Bank of the Heartland player of the game coming up here on the Bean Insurance post-game show. Chances are you're paying too much for auto insurance. Discounts await at the Bean Insurance Agency. But you won't know how much you can save until you give them a call. Bean Insurance, 244-BEAN. That number is 244. Bean, we'll take a break, come back to Community First Bank player of the game. This is the Bean Insurance post-game show on WMIX.
It happens every spring. You need a great quality vehicle. That's where Second Chance Auto comes in. Family owned for the past 32 years. Second Chance Auto has been the cure for spring new car fever. No one has a better selection of vehicles priced under $10,000. Almost all their vehicles come with a generous 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty. There are no dock fees, no shipping fees, and no processing fees like those new car dealerships. Just low prices. Second Chance Auto. Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582. Second Chance Auto.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Lady Rams softball on WMIX. Time now for the Community First Bank of the Heartland Player of the Game.
And welcome back inside the Bean Insurance postgame show from Lincoln Park. The Lady Rams wrap up a 10-1 victory over Edwards County, now 8-2 on the year. They're back in action on Wednesday against Alvarado, right here from Lincoln Park. We'll have that for you here on WMIX, online at mywithersradio.com. 4:15 is your pregame here on WMIX. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski as we wrap things up. Give you your Community First Bank of the Heartland Player of the Game, and it is Paige Clinton. She had a good day.
Yes, she did. Did a good job out there hitting the day. Had a lot of runs, a home run included. So Paige Clinton is our Player of the Game.
Community First Bank of the Heartland. Great traditions aren't given. They're earned through hard work and commitment. That's just what we believe in. Community First Bank of the Heartland, proud sponsors of the Mount Vernon Rams. A great tradition. That will do it for us today. The Lady Rams 8-2 on the year. Play again on Wednesday right here from Lincoln Park. We'll be here as well. 4:15 your pregame, 4:30 your first pitch. Rams are on the road tomorrow. We'll have that game for you here on WMIX. 4:15 pregame at Mascoutah. We hope you'll join us also online at mywithersradio.com. That is it for us. For Danny Czerwinski, for Jesse Clark, who's back at the studio, for everyone at Withers Broadcasting. On behalf of our sponsors, thank you for listening to Lady Rams Softball. That final, once again, the Lady Rams 10, the Edwards County Lady Lions 1. I'm Chris Hugo. So long from the King City.
Thank you for listening to Mount Vernon Lady Rams Softball on WMIX and online at mywithersradio.com. Lady Rams Softball has been presented by the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams, Banterra Bank. Banking with local style. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams on WMIX are also sponsored in part by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital. Raising the bar. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon. Rend Lake College. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Heartland Accounting, All Stars and Stitches, Bean Insurance, Central Christian Church, and People's National Bank. Your home for news, talk, sports, and America's best music. WMIX.